Whoops. Here we are.
Here we are.
Wrong camera.
Thanks for the warning. I said let me know when we're close.
Oh, okay. We're always close to the edge.
Hey everybody, welcome to Happy Hour. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Right.
and me, Banshee.
I'm groggy as anything.
Well, you know, we're trying to get back into the swing of things. We're a little behind, trying to figure out how to do the Unhappy Hour, which is due to this weekend. So I don't know, maybe we'll be live in the chat and maybe we won't this time.
So yes, it is good to see everybody. Thank you. And of course, you're welcome, Carl. Our pleasure to do that.
It's good to be back. It's absolutely great to be back. We missed you all. We miss Happy Hour because we love Happy Hour.
Our tarot tribe.
Yes, we love giving happy messages. We can't always guarantee that.
So we tried a different look here, and someone is not happy about that necessarily, so it may not pursue in the future.
Yeah.
No
Well,
room.
I do
No
like
room.
the screen there, except our banner's not that well displayed.
Well, I can move the camera if you want.
That's okay.
All right.
Don't mess with anything. Why don't you just flip through here, Mr. O, and pull a card out for the collective?
I finished all my coffee.
He was
And-
very bad. I told him to save a cup for the show, but he did not.
I might try to squeeze some in before I run off to work later.
Just pick one. Is it that hard?
Yes, it was.
Oh my gosh. Rip my cards.
A love growing older.
What? I love growing older.
Well,
Okay.
something's growing older.
Not me growing older.
I love every stage of life. Growing older is an opportunity to
Awesome.
deepen
Go ahead.
my love for myself, to share my wisdom, to trust myself to learn. I love the age I am.
You know,
It doesn't show up that great there, but there it is.
you can
That
stay
was
there,
nice.
Sonny, but you can't come on stage.
So that was our thought or whatever for the
So
day.
much for the chair. Sonny wants it.
Sonny, people in hell want ice water.
So which one was it? Did you just stick it back in the middle so I couldn't comment on it?
I did.
Man, you're so bad. You did. Oh well, what was it about?
I love growing older. Appreciate sharing your wisdom. Appreciate the experience of growing older and what you can share from it.
Well, there's much wisdom to be had. You know, there's book knowledge, there's school knowledge, there's the school of hard knocks of life knowledge. And so that is probably where we learn the most valuable lessons.
All right.
All right, everybody, let's move on. And get my namaste ready for later. Just making some room. All right, Mr. O, why don't you shuffle first for Zen? Let's
Good
get a
morning,
nice
Zen.
hi, Anthony. All right.
Hello.
Let's get you a positive message. Sonny is here. Y'all just can't see him. He's on the side of me, getting lots of scratches and pecks, and in his glory. Yeah. You stay there, out of trouble. If that's possible.
All right, Zen. So your card is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles says Spirit wants you to kind of immerse yourself in the stream of reciprocity. I never say that correctly.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. The idea that, sometimes on a cosmic level, it not only takes giving a little to get a little, but actually it's very magnified. The whole idea of giving of yourself, giving what you can, is so cool because it kind of lines up with what your self-awareness card said, is really fundamental to also increasing the flow of abundance back to you. So remember that, everybody.
That law of attraction, but it's very evident in this card. But also, it's really important to establish a flow in life like that. So a nice even exchange, a nice even flow. Spirit is saying, go with the flow right now. Add, how do I want to say it? Contribute something to get something. Just keep in that flow and, more good things will start coming to you. But you got to keep that flow going. I mean, it's not always easy, but it is definitely rewarding. And Spirit acknowledges this is a time where you might be experiencing an opportunity to just be able to, have smooth sailing. Everything that you're doing is bringing something back to you. So good luck with that. I like it.
Yes.
Always like this card at happy hour.
All right.
Great card. Good luck, Zen. Fiber. Hey.
Fiber and Carl. You're welcome, Zen.
All right. I think you guys did have a chance to look at Carl's birthday reading.
Right, I mentioned that
Okay.
he mentioned thank you.
All right. All right. Let's see what we have for Fiber. Wow. Hey, Fiber. Party on. It's
Three
the
of
Three
Cups.
of Cups. Wow. So, what can you say about that? Collaborations, networking, friendships, companionship. All of this is highlighted right now. Spirit is saying, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the company of others. Enjoy working collaboratively and harmoniously with others. Everybody seems to have the same aims and goals, and working together you can accomplish what it is you desire.
There may, in fact, be something moving towards an event that kind of celebrates this collaboration. So it could extend to a lot of different social areas. I mean, maybe, of course, we are moving to the spring, so there are more likely going to be celebrations that maybe, our children or our parents or people in our community celebrating. I think this just really draws to the central feel, too, of really getting out there and being alive with the people who you partner with for so many different things. It's not just necessarily because you care about them or you interact with their lives, but maybe they have other reasons to really partner with you.
Sounds interesting. Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Nice.
think collaborations now are great, but also, how about just the celebrations, huh? Spring equinox is coming, so good times are to be had as we celebrate.
Yes.
My favorite time of year, Aries season, just around the corner.
And your birthday.
Violet can relate.
Of course.
All right. So that's what we have for you, Fiber. Good luck
All right.
with that. Why don't you pull one for Carl?
All right.
Yeah, festival's up and coming. We've just been invited to read again at Pat and Call's store in, God, I keep forgetting, Hartford, Michigan. And that is Arts and Crafts, a great store. They also have an online shop, so you could check them out. We contributed a part to a ritual they performed at Convocation, which was really wonderful. So we were really appreciative of that. So we'll be doing that in March, right? No, April?
That's in April.
Yeah.
Yep.
Early April.
All right. So, another six, only the Six of Wands. Carl, the Six of Wands is kind of like in the same vein as the Six of Pentacles in a way, but it's more about saying, you're the one. This is saying like really someone has realized you should be rewarded for what you do, even if in a way it's also you saying, I need to reward myself. I need to make sure I get credit for what I've done. It's really stepping forward. There's those spotlights there that look like V for victory. I know she always says that.
Darn you.
Okay.
Give me a V, Carl. Give me a V for victory. This is a time to celebrate your accomplishments. Sure, there's people that probably recognize what you do too, but it's really, Spirit wants to remind you it's just as important for you to acknowledge your steps in progression. The fact that you have made it to a certain level now, you can be proud of your accomplishments and your achievements, and, to acknowledge it within yourself puts you in the position where you want to go higher. You think, well, I've gotten this far. What more can I do? What more can I achieve? What more success can come to me? So acknowledge your accomplishments, and definitely, I'm sure people will be acknowledging you. There's no doubt about it. So
Very
good
nice.
luck with that. Nice cards for both of you. In a sense, they're both cards of celebration in a way. So it's really kind of nice. Good luck with that.
So
Okay.
yeah, the arts and craft folks are good friends of ours, and we got them back into Covenant of the Goddess. They had been out for a number of years, and then of course that local console failed. But I should have my head examined, Alba, but I may be trying to start one up again in the next year or two.
No
Should try-
comment.
No comment.
No comment. But anyway,
Oh, awesome! You're welcome.
nice. Awesome. Lena is up, and it's my shuffle. Yes. I'm more interested in the sub-project, which really I could be helpful in that way. But if it turns into an LC, I'm not into it. I'll just be into doing a program or two.
Well, you're right, Fiber. We are gluttons for punishment. But I only mentioned it just because I know you're a recent member and you mentioned you're following them now. So we'll see. I have so many things going on. It's hard to really give all of them the time they need. And I told a couple people who've asked me about this that I work at a glacial pace. So we'll see.
Well, the glaciers are moving fast these days.
This is true. So things are heating up.
Unfortunately, they're melting. Are you going to melt down?
I'm glad you had a nice afternoon, Violet.
All right. Whoa.
Lena.
Nice going to the zoo. Lena, wow. Hey, you've got the Nine of Cups. Congrats on that. That's a nice card to get. That's a card of, if not victory, some sort of success, some sort of completion. You're obtaining something that you really wanted. Spirit is saying if you haven't achieved it yet, you're so close to getting something. Put in a little bit more effort, put in some more will and determination, believe in yourself, and this wish probably will come true.
There's something that's expansive here too. There's something that feels like really marshaling what your forces are to do good and to sort of put that outward, that energy that you are trying to do things that are positive minded and for good. And it really reflects back the huge desire or feeling of beauty or grace that you would receive from this.
Well, it's cool. We used to have a membership at our zoo too, Violet. We used to do that, but
Oh yeah.
I have so much problems walking around now. I'm just not that into the zoo trips anymore at the moment. Things hopefully will get better. Well, so keep working at it. If you haven't achieved it yet, Spirit is saying it is achievable. Whatever it is that you desire, keep in mind, it is achievable.
Right, and the Nine of Cups, for our purposes or for just in general, is always a significator of something you really desire or wish for coming to pass. So we certainly hope that's true.
One of my worst falls was at the zoo.
Oh yeah.
Geez, I really hurt myself. I mean, I'm
you
sure that did more damage to my lower back and hip than other things had done. We were with our granddaughter, and I was being goofy, and I should not have been. And I took a tumble that really messed up my back, and scraped me up pretty darn good too. Blood was shed.
All right, this is for Siama.
And we have a great zoo in Detroit. I love our zoo.
It's totally world class.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big ouch then. All right, and it's a repeat card for Siama. It's also,
I get to do it again.
It's also the Six of Wands. Victory seems to be coming towards you. That in some ways, this card just says, if nothing else, even if it's a smaller scale, someone understands you need to have your moment in the sun. Someone understands, a lot of people understand that it's important to you to really take a bow at this time, to be acknowledged for the good things you're doing or the good things you're planning on doing.
Take a bow and realize sometimes we don't realize that the little things we do and accomplish sometimes affect others in a big way. Whether this is something you do for family, for friends, for your voluntary activities, all of these things matter. And, you can take a bow if you are out there supporting others, working for others, and realizing that, we're all part of something bigger. And our contributions matter. And that's what I want to say with this card for you, Siama, is even little things that you may accomplish, you may not realize how the ripple effects it may have on the people around you. Maybe somebody sees something you do or say and they're motivated by that. They suddenly, feel like I could do that, or maybe I could take that and do this with that. You never know how your actions can influence others. So keep that in mind, Spirit is saying, and also, what you put out there for others should always be with that greater good in mind.
That's really awesome.
So we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right.
We are on Jackie, I believe, right? Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Was that you pulling that? Yes, you pulled
Yes, it
that.
was.
Okay.
So yeah, we're getting settled back in. If you watch some of our other shows, they managed to appear, and we will be doing our unhappy hour. We're not sure if it's coming out tomorrow or possibly Monday, but we are right around that fourth quarter, so it is time to get it done. The unhappy hour is sort of like a little bit of a mock off of this show, the happy hour, but it takes it a step further in the sense that it may be able to prescribe, some positive actions or messaging or feelings or meditation to work with. Plus, we are live in the chat room for that one too.
They probably do, Violet. I think that I would probably try it with my walkers someday. I'm getting to the point now where if I do big things, I'm not ready to walk them on my own, but because I can walk short distances, I can walk around a store with a cart. So I'm going to try it with my walkers sometimes. Oh, beautiful card, Jackie. It's the Two of Cups.
Oh, nice.
Well, whether in a relationship or not at this time, there is love and a sense of, what's the word I'm trying to think of?
Synchronizing?
Yeah, either synchronizing or harmonizing with possibly one, maybe more people. Usually the two is about somebody else. So this is a great time to partner with somebody on a project or goal. This is a great time for romance if you are looking. This is a time where there's a meeting of the minds and the heart.
It's kind of like a mutuality of some sort.
Yeah.
The idea of being able to really feel positive trust, an honest partner, whether that's an honest partner in relationships of any sort, or whether it's about business things, or whether it's about more spiritual things. So this could be a sense of two, breakthroughs in levels of yourself. We are sort of bi-conscious in a way. We have an unconscious side and a conscious side. So maybe this is saying
that.
Those things are syncing up.
That's very good point.
And really finding, a way to harmonize and
lay down here. You can't always be
the rainbow of Skittles. I know you were waiting for me to say that.
I guess he cannot resist, but
okay, nice, Jackie. Thanks.
Totally like what he said there. Okay, cool. But I totally like what he said there about, harmonizing the different aspects of self. That's very inherent here in what I see in this card as well. Because when you operate, with internal and external, harmony, you can contribute a lot. So there is that aspect too. I like that. Well, that's what we have for you, Jackie. Good luck with that. That's awesome. Love this card. Getting some very nice, I don't want to jinx anybody, cards today. And we're on Preeti.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks for the feedback. Is this mine then or yours? No, I did that.
I am now, Violet.
Keep it coming.
So I didn't pull that Two of Cups. I could have sworn I did. Yes, I did.
did.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Your turn.
Well, whatever.
Hey, keep it going. Maybe I should do the party one instead. There we go. That's funny.
As long as nobody complains that, they're having a spaz reaction. Okay, so this one is for Preeti.
All right. It is fun. Whoa, whoa.
Preeti, we have the Lovers for you. So there's an obvious idea there, but it could also be just about really you looking at what choices will really work for you. Spirit may be saying that some things look about the same or some things may look better than other things, but sometimes it's like a book. You have to kind of crack the spine and dive in a little bit to really find out what it is you're looking at, what you're reading, what you're trying to scope out, kind of thing. So Spirit is saying this is a time for you to consider good choices because they will be offered to you. It's just that you may have to also understand that other things will also vie for that attention of a choice you may need to make, a choice that really will bring you some sense of happiness or completion or closure, but you just have to make sure you make that best choice you can.
Aw, Sunny is behaving very nicely. Well, Preeti, there's obvious romantic connotations to this card that, cannot be ignored. So whether you are in a relationship or not, this is a time to be open, be a sincere partner, ensure that your love life is, in harmony right now, that, that everything is flowing. And that's what it seems like. If it's not the case, Mr. O is right. This card is also about choices and dualities in a way, understanding that whatever decisions you make have, and recognizing the repercussions they may have in advance, you can make the right decision for yourself or everybody involved in the situation. Spirit is saying there may be an important decision that is coming up for you, and you need to think about the greater good here as well as what's good for you. For example, if it's a decision that affects family, affects a significant other, affects people you work with, whatever the case may be, then, do what's right for everybody involved. That's what I have for you. Good luck with that. All right. And we're on Lilith. Hi, Lilith.
Is it my turn again?
Oh, did you pull the Lovers? I guess it's my turn. Yes, it is my turn.
You're welcome, Preeti. Don't forget to come and join us in the chat room tomorrow for Banshee's Material Matters. It is pre-recorded, but we are live in the chat room pretty much at the same time we are here today, and we love talking to our tarot tribe, sharing some laughs or explaining the reading a little bit more, that kind of thing. That's at 10 o'clock, about 24 hours from now, tomorrow.
Oh. Well, Lilith, you have strength.
Ooh, look at that.
Spirit acknowledges that this is a time where you are really showing a lot of internal strength. It's really, and you're expressing it outward, but it's really more of a situation where you don't have to push any agenda. You just know how to maneuver things to get the desired result. We don't have to push. We don't have to shove. Sometimes we just have to say the right words. Sometimes we just have to put ourselves in the right place at the right time, and things will work out for us. We don't have to shout. We don't have to bully. We don't have to badger. We don't have to put pressure on anyone. No pressure. Just do what's natural.
The card speaks to an unconditional kind of love that may be seen as the true strength in a way.
Aw.
The idea that, when we apply true compassion or understanding to some of the hardest choices or some of the hardest tasks we may have, we find that maybe that load is a little easier, that we somehow find we can make partners along the way, or we can find resources to use, or we can at least understand with more clarity what exactly may be going on, and maybe some other way around that puzzle or conundrum or whatever that's going on there. So it's not a perfect situation though, but it is saying to try to be open-minded and rely on instinct, and maybe that's why strength looks like Vincent from Beauty and the Beast in a way, that idea of a transposing of human and other instinct.
Well, and it's interesting because you have, with this card, so much going on here. I mean, you have the human element here, you have turning into a lion here, but there's the lamb, the lion and the lamb. It's always important to find the balance between the two. You don't have to roar with such strength. Maybe you just bah instead. But also, let's not forget she's wearing a heart here. And so I really think the message is that if you apply your strength with, utilizing your heart, keeping always, your emotions in this too, and recognizing and caring for others rather than using your strength to push people out of the way, you will get much further. What is that old adage you like to say? You can catch something with honey or whatever. I forget.
Catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
There you go. So that's the message of this card. Good luck with that, Laura.
If you're looking for flies.
Well, metaphor.
This is also a time to remind everybody that tomorrow's show, the Sunday show from 2 to 4, is an opportunity to ask more general questions, or pretty much any kind of question that we might be able to answer. That's our regular live stream from 2 to 4 tomorrow afternoon.
And we are on Angel Rivera.
Hi, Angel.
Hey, Angel.
You're welcome, Lilith. I'm glad you like that.
You're very welcome. Sunny is laying here.
Hey, Mr. Angel. Yes, it's our different setup where Sunny still manages to squeeze in, although
he
you can't
finds
see
a way.
him.
Well, I'll be filming my show solo today while Mr. O works. Hopefully it'll go off without a hitch, my material matters.
You can just do this computer right here.
No. Because I don't use your cameras. I do it.
Right, you can just set up for the monitor right
I'll be
here.
doing something different, trust me.
Okay, I don't. And here's the Five of Wands for Angel.
The Five of Wands. Well, Angel, this is a time for constructive dialogue. This is a time for working with others on a project. Sounds like a work thing, but it doesn't have to be. It can be working with family, trying to organize or rearrange the house, coming up with a plan, and sharing ideas and listening to each other. Spirit definitely says an important part of the success of this card is when everybody's voice is heard.
Good job, everybody. And so
Yeah.
so a lot of people really sometimes they want to really be a part of the scene, part of the action, part of the solution. But this card maybe suggests that everybody has a differing kind of role to play. And you yourself are probably the person who maybe is more instructive in the overall matter, able to kind of bring people along to a group mind, a common thought, and maybe, provoke the direction to go in. So it's really a card of you looking at how you can work with the resources by not necessarily changing people's minds and saying, it's my way, but maybe by guiding people's own thoughts towards what the common solution should be.
Perfect.
I know.
Nice.
You inspired me.
Ah.
Ah.
All right. Well, let's move on.
To-
That was what we have for you. Good luck with that. What? You have something else?
No, move on to Anthony.
To Anthony, who had a bad week. We're so sorry.
Yeah, crazy week, eh?
Or I had a bad day. You said day, I think.
I thought he said crazy week.
Well, maybe.
You're welcome, Angel.
Maybe he did. Just a bad day. He had
Was
a bad
crazy.
day.
Oh, he
Is
did
that
say
song?
yesterday. 'Cause you had a bad day. That one I don't know the lyrics of, so you are all spared of me singing
Thank you. You had a bad day. You could just do that line. I'll let you have that.
Just a bad day. I didn't work yesterday. Or the day
so
before.
you didn't have a bad
But I worked today.
But we had a tough workout yesterday.
Oh. Yes.
I took a major nap after that. But we also ate out so we didn't have to cook later because we were so exhausted. Really, when I think about it, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot of different things we did. We did some upper body and core, but it's what we did.
Well,
it was hard.
He's really good at keeping us focused, and
Yeah.
he really works towards stepping you up.
Yeah.
And I think it's maybe, I hate to be cynical, but I think it's like he likes to have those little points in his book, and so he can show you, see, you're lifting
But
more.
he did
You're doing more.
good. But he's following. I
He
like
is.
it. I think I loved our last trainer, but I think I like this guy's approach better.
I think
in a way.
so too.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So, I'm sorry. That is me for Anthony. Ah, Anthony, you got the Queen of Cups. Well,
It's a great card for a Cancer kind of personality.
the Queen of Cups this is a great, it's funny, our card of the day today was the High Priestess reversed.
Uh-huh.
And it was kind of about getting, in touch with your intuition, or maybe even, like I think you touched on, maybe even setting it aside for a while till everything clicks. Well, for you, Anthony, I think everything's clicking. You can trust your gut right now. And also, I think your spirit is saying, show a little empathy and kindness right now. I don't know what your bad day entailed yesterday, whether it involved other people acting out or whatever the case may be. Just try to be a little empathetic and sympathetic with situations right now. The Queen is very nurturing and wants to reflect understanding. So, that we can put ourselves in the place of another and figure it out. We can figure out, well, why did they say what they said really?
Oh.
Maybe they had a bad day.
Well, when I look at that card, I always feel that this card is talking, hi, Victoria.
We'll get you in fashionably late, girl.
This card, Anthony, I think is talking about immersing yourself in your sense of emotions, but not doing it and saying like you want to get all pissy or hissy about what happened and how you really wanted to rip their throat out or something, but saying immerse yourself in these emotions, but from a passive kind of way of like the ocean, just sort of sitting there rocking gently, and try to understand what was triggering you maybe, and maybe what your response could have been in addition to what it may have been. I think this card is just saying really deep inside yourself, you know what it is you need to maybe make yourself feel calmed down. And for you, it may more likely be just trying to understand what happened, either your own part or how your own part influenced somebody else.
And you know what, Anthony? You can operate better from a heart place if, you show yourself now a little self-love. Had a bad day? Make today better. Just go out and do something nice for yourself. or even if it's just you need a quiet, reflective time at home, give it to yourself. I'm looking at this camera. Give it to yourself and really show appreciation for making it through that bad day. Good luck with that.
All right, Anthony.
And so that means we are on Victoria. Oh no. My cats would go with what's on the floor. They just would go there automatically. Your shuffle for Miss Victoria.
I did for Anthony.
I thought I pulled the Queen of Cups.
Oh, okay.
Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Did I pull for Angel Rivera? I don't remember.
I pulled for Angel.
There. So there you go.
Meow! Like that, Victoria?
Well, Sonny is here, but you can't see him, Victoria. He's sitting on the chair next to me. I thought I'd put some... Well, I actually put the chair out for another purpose. But lo and behold, he came along, so I had to move my stuff off of there and let him have a spot.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
What? What are you going to do? Oh. No, you still can't get him in completely, but he's here.
Right down there by
See where my hand is? Sometimes he'll get up and come to my hand, so...
Oh, well.
But he just relaxed. I don't know if he'll get up again. He might by the end of the show. All right.
Crazy. Surveying the weeds. Sounds ominous enough.
Well, we might have a day coming up where we could open the patio door briefly. It's going to possibly hit the 70s one day, the low 70s.
That's like break out the suntan lotion.
But then it's going to drop back down and flatten to 50s and then go down to the high 40s. So we're definitely in the spring mode now. I think there's no turning back.
Victoria, you get the King of Pentacles. Spirit tells you that maybe this is a time for you to look at what you need to be managing in your life, to look at the things you can organize better, and that maybe somewhere in there it's also involved the idea of how you can better utilize the resources you have, how you can utilize whatever talent you have that may be even more instinctual, the dog by the person's side, to really just focus yourself, to really take control of the parts of your life you need to at this time.
Well, Victoria, I don't know. I'm seeing that King of Pentacles here and thinking to myself that you are really on top of things in some area of your life. It could be the financial work sector. Maybe you're finally getting a handle. You're doing okay at the new job, or you're pushing to get those books out there that you've worked on. Whatever the case may be, you are on top of it and organized, and it's a good thing. The new job is great, see? So I feel like you're in a look at that king. I mean, if you look at that king, he looks pretty darn comfortable where he's at. And I feel like now is a time for you to just take it all in and tweak the things and manage your life now. Maybe put some money aside. It's good to feel organized and have everything finally falling into place, isn't it? Because that's what Spirit is saying is going on for you right now. Woohoo! Nice card for you. I love it.
Good job.
Wow. Well, are we on Violet Lotus? Looks like we're going to end on
are.
time, Mr. O.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Awesome. Yes, because I do have to go to work.
He does have to go to work. We, of course, will throw some cards for ourselves and our Namaste blessing at the end.
And we have a couple shows to film, so we have to stay on target today.
Yeah, I know. I can't play my Mahjong tournament game all day, I guess.
Whatever you do when I'm at work, I won't know, I guess, right? So, I'm sure.
What happens in Banshee's world while you're gone
We did, Victoria.
Stays in Banshee's world.
It was kind of like a nice recharge kind of energy, in a way.
Oh man, Victoria was great. And
Hi, Kara.
oh, we'll get Kara in right after Violet. We'll get her in. Hi,
All right.
Kara. Sonny is here sitting next to me. You just can't see him, so he's been waiting for you. um, I am right in the middle of writing a blog post, which I may or may not be able to get done today due to the filming I have to do and some other things. But it's coming, it is coming, and I apologize for the lateness. I will have some pictures, not so much of the event, but a few things from the event, maybe some purchases as well. All right. Okay, Violet, let's see what we have for you. Ah. Boy, I know you've gotten this a few times before. Maybe it's been a little while now, but it's temperance. Doesn't that just seem to fit where you're going? I mean, you're doing all the starseed work. You are now finding the harmony and balance and feeling a sense of, I don't know about stability. I want to say stability, but I almost want to say something else. But I'll use stability, a sense of just feeling good where you are.
Well, I'm going to say it's a sense of presence, like that sort of spirity thing behind, is a metaphor, but perhaps it indicates the increased consciousness that comes to you or that is informing you from the Pleiadian knowledge you have, the soul retrieval, those experiences. So something here is sort of like sitting with you. It's not necessarily outside of yourself. It's really become a part of you in a way. It just maybe flutters just a little bit above you, and it's an energy that allows you to reorder your life and put things back in their place and, advance yourself.
Well, very true, Mr. O. When I see the angelic presence behind you, that reminds me and makes me think that, the tribe up there that you are working with now is behind you. They're behind you on the work that you're doing. And maybe some of the messages that you have been throwing out there to people are coming directly from, their wisdom. So I like it. It's really perfect for you right now in your stage of growth and development. So
I like the cosmic nature of these planetoids out there. It's sort of saying from their planet to ours or whatever you want it to be.
So good luck with that. You can draw the card for Kara.
Alrighty. Hey, Kara. Forgot it was Saturday. Boy, I wish I could forget it was Saturday.
Yes, you are.
You're welcome, Violet.
Sonny is just staring at
me.
Yay.
Hello, Sonny. Aww.
I was hoping he would get up. I could get him to get up, but no. He's so cute.
Maybe if you moved your tablet.
He'd jump on the table.
Oh, that's not what you meant then.
No.
All right.
When he stands up, he might be seen because you are showing a little part of that chair. So.
Kara.
Well, slice and dice Kara.
Ace of
Except
Swords.
this is happy hour. No slicing and
This is
dicing.
a card of penetration. There's something that's coming through or there's something that's going out. There's a charge of the light brigade, if you want to use a strange kind of metaphor. Maybe the idea that something informs you so completely you are able to take this and actually reflect it back and slice through things that still may be in your way, whether it's just questions in your mind or whether it's actually, some other kinds of obstacles, whether they're physical obstacles or they're spiritual blocks. This is kind of saying, Spirit says, you can find a way to kind of pierce through this. The Ace of Swords is literally a metaphor for the beginning of a victory, the beginning of a project that can take you to a very satisfactory level for yourself, that you're going to be working on accomplishing something you really need to. And a large part of it is probably about knowledge. It's really no more complicated than that. I'm not asking you, to go out and run for office in your neighborhood or anything like that. I'm asking you to maybe understand that there's more insight just around the corner for you. Shut up.
Well, all those hearts I've been tossing out there are for Victoria's statement about Sunny. It's 100% true. Ah.
Well, especially when that hair like flies in our face and then we're like scratching at our faces from it.
Kara.
We feel it very much.
Kara, the Ace of Swords, it's just as if you're going to have a breakthrough moment. If something has been vexing you, if there's been a problem, or if there's been a decision you've been waffling on, I think a breakthrough moment, an epiphany is about to occur where, everything will become clearer and you'll know exactly what to do. Spirit wants you to know you've got it up here. It's trying to come out, and when the moment's right, you will go, aha, problem solved, dilemma solved. I know exactly what I need to do now to move forward with my goals. So, very positive card. I'll leave it at that because Mr. O went blah, 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 blah. And I think he gave you a lot of info there.
Boy, I could sure use a sword right now.
It's happy hour. Okay, enough stare down. Let's move on. You are very welcome, Kara. Very welcome. Well, Mr. O, do you want to draw a card for me? What?
We're sorry.
Oh, Dykeshaw. We're so sorry, Dykeshaw. We are closing the list. Mr. O,
Yeah, I have to go to work.
Well, wait a minute. It's before 11. Could we fit Dykeshaw?
It is. Okay.
Dykeshaw, we will do a reading for you. Just a single card. Message from Spirit. Positive message. No questions today.
Okay.
All right.
So yes, welcome to Happy Hour.
I mean, since it's before the time, let's do it. Was it my turn? And I think I need that back. Yeah. Okay, but the list is closed now after Dykeshaw. That's it. We must close the list.
I don't think I have a closed me list for this.
Oh, that's okay. Maybe do it
You're
in
welcome.
the chat and pin it.
I'm not going to do it.
Wow.
You'll just have to say no to the next person.
All right, if you say so.
Or I will.
Yep. It's okay. I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Violet.
Thank you, Violet. I would have done it. I don't know why he could not while I was shuffling, but Well, Dykeshaw, it's not the best card at Happy Hour, but it's certainly not the worst either. It's the Five of Cups upright. And I think Spirit wants you to know that we have many disappointments in life, as well as positive things that happen. Spirit does not want you to focus on the losses, the grief, the sorrows you may have experienced anymore. Spirit wants you to realize that through everything in life that we have gone through, there is light to be had. There's always lessons to learn. There's growth to be achieved with our missteps. Really, when it comes down to it, there are no missteps in life. There's only growth.
I think this card embodies for me and perhaps for you the idea that sometimes we don't always see what we still have, and something that really still has a promise of being greater. And so it's not just being able to say, well, I still have whatever it is. I still have something that has potential. And so this card is saying that even when you feel like some things are missing in your life or have been taken away, there's always, or there still is, a potential to still go forth and try to rekindle that or to regrow that or to somehow, take it forward again. So good luck with that. I think Spirit is saying, even if you feel, things are missing in your life, you still have something that you can produce from.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. And Sunny has left the room. So, you can shuffle for me. I want a positive. Hey, you're very welcome, Dykeshaw.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. My son was talking about getting out the barbecue. I don't know if he's really going to do it this week. I got a positive.
So you have a
Yay.
very positive, you have the Ace of Cups. Spirit says really you hold your heart in your hands because you are ready to give it away.
I have my heart in my hands.
You're ready to give love. You're also ready to receive it too. Spirit says this is a wonderful time for you because you really are happy and you really feel something great and heartfelt is growing from this. Is something that maybe is a work of your own creation or it's a work you could share with others, but either way you feel like something is going to bring it into a full sort of blossoming.
Well, I put a lot of love into my work last week. I gave a lot of material out to people and physical and, in a presentation. And I feel a lot of joy coming back from that event overall. There was some really important things for me there, and I feel it's opened some doors. I feel that too, I did something there that I don't think I've ever done before, believe it or not. Whenever I read for people, obviously I'm an empath, so I pick things up from people, but I don't always read people, just read people. I use, cards. But in a class I went to, they had us do that cold. Just turn to a person and try to get something from them. And I did. And I did. And I was like so flabbergasted. So I feel here that things have opened up for me in a lot of different ways. And I think it's pretty much heart-based stuff. And, it is my passion to try to help people. And so maybe this is just another aspect of myself that is opening up more. So, Mr. O, what do we have for you?
And they're all talking about drinks in the chat room.
Oh, my goodness sakes. Do you know we were at one of our favorite restaurants yesterday, the TV Deli Diner, and I told him for my birthday they have a new drink, pomegranate champagne. Now, normally we don't drink when we're there, but they have drinks. They do have drinks available. Pomegranate champagne for my birthday sounds like wonderful.
Oh, hi, Claudia.
Oh, Claudia, sorry, we are done. Mr. O has to go to work. But did we miss you at Convocation?
Yeah, I was looking for you, but I didn't notice you there.
We had a great time. It was a little hard on me. I had a little problems getting around. But physically...
Yeah, I had a feeling maybe you just didn't make it there. It was in a different location. I know a number of people who said they couldn't make it there, or people that I thought might have been there.
But Claudia, I will say the hotel was fantastic and very accommodating to the group.
Yeah.
I mean, they even ordered out mead for the pagans for the bar. So they had different flavors and varieties of mead they offered, and they were just very what do I want to say? Friendly, very friendly.
Oh, I'm glad you got your car fixed, though.
Well, Mr. O, thinking of the past, has your week of activities or those days at Convocation made you think of past experiences, past friendships, past collaborators that have, brought back fond memories, making you get crazy ideas of starting an LC again, and all of that?
Well, some of those ideas predate the weekend, but
It's
okay.
true. It's true. But I mean, of course, I think there was a lot of camaraderie, touching base with old friends, and sharing memories, and it was just all such a good event. I think both of our cards, in a way, relate to, the weekend.
All right.
No? Have
Sure.
nothing to add to that? Is there something else on your mind memory-wise? I know
No,
that,
that's
for
good. That sums it
example,
up.
you've had some passings or some birthdays in your family of people who have passed, and maybe some of those people have been on your mind, and some of the memories thereof as well.
Say no more.
Okay.
I'm good. I liked your reading.
Well, let's move on to the Namaste blessing, as we're 2 minutes before 11 now.
Yes.
Let's see. All right. I'm going to have you shuffle, and I will pick a card out this time. Showed up. Oh, let me move that down. Something's blocking my screen. Oh, wow.
Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Okay. Well, Sonny has left. He's not here to say goodbye, sadly. But he said goodbye in his own way. Okay, and you're going to fan him for me?
I guess.
Okay. And I will pick one out
My goodness.
blindly. Ooh, it's very sunny and bright. So let's put that. You can see
It's too bright.
it's almost too bright for our
If
screen.
you tip the card, it might take off some of the glare.
Oh, there, maybe
not.
that way? Yeah, there we go.
Well,
It's sunny and bright. And basically it says, a blessing from the light. You are dearly loved, more than you can possibly imagine, and you are never alone. A universe of love and light surrounds you and showers you with blessings that ebb and flow in your heart. What a nice message. And we, of course, love you too. Love all of you. Namaste, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're glad to be back, and hopefully we'll see you at our show tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hey, if you're up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, stop into the chat. I'll be there for my Material Matters video.
so will I.
Take care, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.